Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest, I don't know a single thing that I haven't done to make you notice me. Let me be real here. When I see you, my heart starts racing.
Okay, so this is what we're dealing with. My house is a complete wreck. You guys like to tell me how my house is always so clean and nice and tidy, and this is real life right here. This is just from me not cleaning for one day because we were out the majority of yesterday, and so this is from yesterday and this morning. And it's crazy, guys. Like, my house is a complete wreck. It sounds like I'm out of breath. It's because I am. I'm like always out of breath lately. I don't know why. I'm like having trouble breathing well. But yeah, this is what it looks like. It's just completely crazy. And I have a bunch of fall decor in here and a bunch of things that I need to sell. This is my guest room. I can't wait to decorate for fall, but I really need my husband to get the stuff down from the attic and for my kids to be like not all over the place in order for me to actually start to do this. So I'm probably gonna do this tomorrow. That is my goal. So we'll see if I can even do that. My room's a wreck, the kids' rooms are a wreck, and they're coloring right now while mommy cleans and watching Fancy Nancy. Eve's Choice, she's a princess, and they're coloring Moana pages. But yeah, so this is my room too. My room looks terrible. Everything looks terrible. My bathroom. Like, guys, I can't believe I even let it got this out of hand. I'm like going around with the camera to show you guys, and I didn't even really realize how bad it was until I'm like showing it on camera. So bad. Hi. Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about deep cleaning my house. I needed an extreme clean. My house was a wreck, as you could tell from the clip that I showed you before. So I'm just trying to work on the entire house in this video. If you want, go put on your most comfortable yoga pants and a t-shirt and clean with me. This is going to be a very real life clean at home with a stay-at-home mom of 3. My kids are all here. My husband wasn't here. He was working, I believe, at the time. So I am by myself cleaning the house with all my kids, and I wanted to show you guys realistically what that looks like. I love this large baby gate thing here. I use this every day. If I didn't use it, I would not be able to make dinner because Auden is all over the place all the time, constantly getting into everything, and this has saved my life, and he actually loves it. You just open it up, it's easy storage, and you put whatever toys your baby wants to play with in there, and if your babies are like my baby, they will be completely satisfied. Auden loves balls, so I got him a package of those tiny little blue plastic balls, and I'm constantly finding them all over the place, but it's worth it because he loves them so much.
Everything just turns around. I get stunned by your drum. I follow you into the sun.
I'm vacuuming off my couch because I plan on washing all of the covers on these cushions today. I have 3 dogs and 3 kids, so I have to vacuum my couch once a day or every other day, and I clean the covers on my couch like once every 2 or 3 months. Taking off the covers and putting them back on is definitely one of my least favorite things to do, but I'm so happy after I get it done. I was making sure to get my house all nice and clean because I am going to be decorating for fall, That video will be the next video that I upload. I am so excited about it. I love fall so much. It's something that I've been looking forward to pretty much since the whole pandemic happened, because fall just makes me happy. So I'm so glad that it's approaching, and I cannot wait to decorate and share that video with you. Starbucks has all of their fall stuff now, so I went yesterday and I got the pumpkin cold brew coffee and the pumpkin cheesecake muffin, which is my all-time favorite, and I was so happy. I'm definitely going to be getting way too many of those. When I wash the covers on my couch, I do the same thing with the pillows. The pillow covers can get just as gross as the couch covers. So I'm just taking off the covers from the pillows now. Funny story, my sister and I were talking about Coraline. There was like this TikTok video where someone recreated the other mother with makeup, and it was amazing. And I was showing it to Josh, and he was like, "What's Coraline?" So of course me and my sister are like, "No, you have to watch Coraline. I can't believe you've never seen it." So we showed it to him, and now he's obsessed. He's watched it pretty often since we first showed it to him. So trying to be funny, I bought him a really creepy Coraline doll off of Amazon because I wanted to surprise him with it, and I put it under our pillow and asked him to go and change the pillowcase. It wasn't even funny at all, but I thought it was going to be so funny, but I just felt like a nerd after the whole situation. But I'm going to be adding that Coraline doll to my Halloween decor this year, and it's so cute. I love the doll, and I'm really happy that we got it, and I'll link it down below just in case you guys want to check it out. I realized I never cleaned the glass on this TV stand, so I'm taking these glass cleaner wipes and I'm cleaning the doors on here. And while I was cleaning the glass, I realized that everything was super unorganized and just thrown around in there. So I decided to go ahead and organize that. This is all of Josh's gaming stuff. He literally has every gaming system you can think of. He has an Xbox, a PlayStation, a Nintendo Switch. He has so much stuff. So I am attempting to organize that. Organizing this was actually a bigger job than I thought because I kept finding more and more adapters and headphones and just random accessories, so I had to move stuff around a lot. I also found a lot of DVDs down here, so I took those out so I could take them upstairs. We keep all of our DVDs in the bonus room because that's where we have all of our movie nights. The TV needed to be cleaned too, so I took a bowl of a cup of water and 1/4 cup of white distilled vinegar, and I dipped a washcloth in there and I wrung it out really good so it wasn't wet, and I cleaned off the TV screen with that. I used a baby washcloth because that was the softest cloth that I could find, and it worked really well. It cleaned the screen great. But that's not the truth. I needed to move things around because my floors in here were pretty bad, and this is where Auden spends most of his time. So I like to make sure that I vacuum and mop in here super regularly. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just vacuuming the wood everywhere, getting up any kind of dust, and then I'm going to mop over these floors. I also never cleaned this fireplace screen before, and as I was moving it to vacuum that tile, I realized it was so dusty and it needed a good cleaning too. That's just one thing that I just don't think about when I'm cleaning. So if you guys have a fireplace screen, you probably need to go clean it because they get so dusty. Here I'm just doing a quick mop with my Bona mop. I'm squirting the Squirt and Mop spray from Target. It's the Method brand and it's almond scented. It smells amazing. I'm not cleaning the tile with this because it's a wood cleaner and I wanted to get on my hands and knees to scrub this tile because it has been a while since I cleaned it. I had to get down on my hands and knees to do this area. There was a lot of corners over here that I wanted to vacuum, and I also needed to vacuum off that fireplace screen like I said before. It was so dusty. I could not believe how much dust there was. And I decided to just go ahead and clear off my mantle because I'm about to decorate for fall anyways. So I put away that stuff and I just left it clear until I decorated for it. I'm taking some Lysol wipes and I'm just wiping down this entire area. It really needed it, and I'm really happy that I decided to do this. It made me feel so much better about the dust in my home. At this point, my kids woke up from their nap and I needed to fix them some lunch, which sucked because my kitchen was really messy and I don't like to cook or prepare anything if I have a messy kitchen, but I didn't really have any choice. So I wanted to show you guys real mom life right here. I'm trying to clean the kitchen, trying to get the kids some food ready, and I'm just running all over the place. Yeah, this is sped up, but I really was moving so fast. Also, you guys might notice that the camera keeps shifting. I think that Auden was playing with it and I didn't even notice. I think he was playing with the stand that the camera was on. So enjoy all those different angles that he gave us. I put away Auden's little gate thing because I was going to deep clean the carpets. So as you can tell, cooking with Auden is very difficult. I have to chase him everywhere. He is all over the place. If you were curious, the kids are having mac and cheese, vegan chicken nuggets, and an apple. The vegan chicken nuggets that they're having are the ones that were in a haul that I did. I think it was a Sprouts haul where I never tried those chicken nuggets before and I was really excited about them. And they're actually really good. I get them now instead of the Gardein ones because they're a little bit cheaper than those ones. And they're really good. Those are my go-to lazy mom meals. And I was definitely so busy today, I had to make something quick. I'm also emptying out all of the leftovers that were no longer good that were in our fridge. So I have to work quickly while the kids are eating so that I can get the kitchen clean and move on to doing the rest of the living room. Also, I can't stand bad smells, so whenever I empty out any kind of food into the trash can, I have to empty it immediately. I was super shocked to find some Lysol spray at my local Publix. I have to get Lysol spray because I spray it into trash cans after I empty them, and I went to the checkout with the Lysol spray and a lady went behind me and she looked at what I had on the conveyor belt, saw the Lysol, her eyes widened, and she like took off running towards the cleaning aisle. And I just could not help but think like what crazy times we live in where people are so desperate for Lysol. Like, it's so sad and just it's weird. I really don't know what to think about it. We got a new playset for the kids at Sam's Club, and we don't have a truck, so my dad was so sweet and went and got the playset for us and dropped it off. So that's why you see him sitting there now. And he needed some lunch, so he's eating some lunch. and so I get started cleaning on my rug in the living room. This is something that I have to do at least once a month. My rugs get really gross. I don't know why. We don't wear shoes in the house, but they do. I guess it's because of my dogs. I don't know, but I have to do this. It's essential. It's really easy with this carpet cleaning vacuum. I'll link it down below. I absolutely love it. I've had it for 2 years now. I use it constantly and it still works just as good as it did the day that I bought it. I do make my own solution to go in this vacuum, and I will give you guys the recipe for that also in the description box. I would highly suggest you make your own, other than getting the one that you can buy specifically for it. My sheets needed to be changed, so I go into my room to do that, and I also decide to wash my decorative pillowcases and my comforter. I never washed them before, and I've had them for a couple of months now, and I just feel like they need to be washed, so that's what I'm doing here. If you guys see that DockATot over on the right side, we keep that in our room at night for our kids. We lay it on the floor, and there's always a kid in it in the morning. Almost all 3 of our kids end up in our bed in the early morning. Ashton usually comes in around 7, Eve comes in around 8, and we usually have to go and get Auden at like 6, but lately he hasn't been waking up until like 9, and it's been great. We put him down at 8 and he wakes up at 9, so it's been really good. We've gotten a lot of good sleep lately, and I'm super thankful for that. For some reason, all of my houseplants have been dying lately, like even houseplants that I've had for years, and I don't know why. I've been giving them water and sun, and I really don't get it. I need to know what to do, because like I'm actually very partial to these plants. I've had them for years, and I don't want them to die, but for some reason, they're all dying, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I hope that everyone is doing okay mentally in these times. I know that it can be exhausting and draining. I'm super thankful that lately I've been in pretty good spirits. I've been trying to remain positive and trying to make sure that I do my devotions every morning, and I have a good book to read, and I just spend a lot of time with my kids and also give some time for myself, and it makes a big difference. So if you're feeling sad today, guys, try and do some things for your mental health. I do have a video about that, but the biggest thing that I think you can do is spend time with family and friends, people that you love, especially when you're feeling down. That will always help to uplift me. This little area behind the couch is where we store Auden's baby stuff that he uses all the time, which is his baby gate cage thing that I love, his walker and his bobby pillow. He still uses these things every day, so I'm really lucky that we have this cool little hidden area, because like you can't tell that anything's behind there when you're just in this room. At this point, I needed to start on dinner, so I went in the kitchen, I cleaned up everything. It felt so good to finally get everything clean, and then I dirtied it all up again by making dinner, but that's okay, that's how it goes, huh? You can never have a clean kitchen for very long, especially when you cook. Everything was put away and organized, and it looked so satisfying, so I decided to show you guys. Tonight we are having stuffed zucchini bowls, and I was really excited to make this. I'm not a huge fan of zucchini. I'm not a huge fan of like yellow squash or zucchini. I prefer spaghetti squash, but this recipe sounded so good. It's vegan, and it calls for salsa as like the sauce that you put in your vegetables and your rice. So I made it my homemade salsa. I didn't have any cilantro, but I do have a basil plant in my backyard that is totally thriving. So I took a big bushel of some basil and put that in the salsa instead of cilantro. You guys, it was better than with cilantro. Like, I don't know if I can ever go back to making my salsa without basil. It was absolutely delicious. Like, I can't even explain to you like how good it was. It was just so good. I'm making up the filling right now for the zucchini boats. It smelled so good in here. This is definitely a real clean with me for a stay-at-home mom of 3. You have to stop constantly and feed your family or put down the kids for a nap or breastfeed, whatever. So I wanted to keep it as real as possible and just show you guys that I can't actually clean constantly all day. I do have to stop randomly, but it's okay. It all gets done, and that's what matters. Spoiler alert, these were absolutely delicious and kid approved. I added cashew cream, vegan parmesan, and extra salsa on top, and they were so good. And every time we have dinner, Auden gets crazy messy, so we have bath time after dinner, and then after bath time we put the kids to bed. So that's what we're doing now. Bath time with Auden is definitely one of my favorite things to do. He is the sweetest, happiest baby ever, and he just cracks me up. He's such a ham. After we put the kids to bed, I started cleaning the kitchen, and Josh offered to put the the covers back on the cushions, which of course I was like, yes, please. I was so happy that he decided to help me. Get you guys a Josh because he's amazing. He always tries to help me out, especially if he sees that I'm stressed out. And yeah, so he did that for me. I love having the kitchen nice and tidy and waking up to a clean kitchen in the morning. That's one of my favorite things. And it's actually really good for my mental health. Like, no joke, having a clean kitchen in the morning makes me happy and lets my morning go better. So I'm showing you guys that. I'm diffusing some lavender throughout the house so that we all get in that bedtime mode. And I go into the living room to help Joshua. I'm putting the covers back onto the pillows. Everything was finally dry. Princess Lana was waiting on us to finish so that she could jump up and check it out, make sure it was clean enough for her. I still had to make up my bed, so Josh also offers to help with that. So we make up the bed together, and the entire time he's trying to make me laugh, and he definitely succeeded. I don't even remember now what he was saying, but he was just being a goofball. Guys, when I say that this was an all-day thing, this was an all-day thing. I was literally on my feet, cleaning and organizing and cooking all day. But it was worth it because the next day when I woke up to a clean house, everything was super clean. I was so happy. I felt at peace and I was not stressed at all, and that's what I aimed for. Also, after we made the bed, I realized I had a load of laundry that I still had to fold. So that is the final thing that I'm doing tonight, but I did have to do it. I'm glad that I did. The next day went so well because I didn't really have very much to do. So definitely suggest doing one of these days where you clean the entire day, because if you clean the entire day, the next day will be a lot easier for you and you can focus more on doing something that you like. At this point, my back was killing me and I could not wait to climb into my bed, so I put on some cozy PJs, made me some coffee, and cuddled with Josh, and we watched our favorite show that we're loving right now. So I was cleaning and organizing from like 8:30 this morning to 10:40 tonight, which is insane. By the way, this maple pecan coffee is amazing. I love it. It's seasonal for fall.
I just love it so much. I look forward to coffee every day now. But that is the end of my very long video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you got some inspiration, some motivation, and get you moving, go up and clean your house and feel good about yourself. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. I'd love for you to come and be a part of my family. My fall decor video will be out next, so if you guys are interested in that, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a good night.